Yo, good morning, happy new year, and welcome to this version of Gorilla Dunk Daily 3.0, the video vlog. We're here again. Myself, Charlie Paradise, the one and only. Hello, God bless for putting us all here in another year. Today's topic, Tim Tebow. I hadn't mentioned about it. I hadn't even done anything about it, My Gorilla Dunk, executive producers were on me to really jump on this bandwagon. And, really, my time covering the Carolina Panthers a few years back with Justin Hartwick, Gorilla Dunk's finest, really, I hate John Fox. So I think John Fox is the worst coach in football. And just a quick backdrop on John Fox. He lived off the coattails of this Super Bowl appearance in his first year with the expansion Carolina Panthers. If you also remember, the Mark Brunell-led Jacksonville Jaguars, also an expansion team, went to a Super Bowl in the first couple years. The NFL, in their quest for parity, had, with these new expansion teams, and they didn't repeat this with Houston, by the way, they scaled it back. They want them to be competitive early, so they steamrolled them, bankrolled them, with a dozen top 3-round picks, and that allowed these teams to, get good quick. Every year after that Super Bowl, got worse and worse and worse and worse. He nearly killed Wig, didn't give a fuck, is not a leader of men, and I just hated his whole shit. They got worse and worse and worse and worse. So now he's in Denver. He gets lucky with the Tebow thing. Listen, Tim Tebow is not a good quarterback. He's a college quarterback. Remember Brian Dahlback, if you're a Red Sox fan? If you're a Red Sox fan, remember when Tim Wakefield came first time around in the American League? No one had seen the knuckleball. The man went 14-0. Brian Dahlback hit like 27 home runs in his first couple months. So kind of, to put that into a football analogy, people had seen him for the first time. With all the film in football, it's catching up to him. So I would rather take the quarterback and the coach in St. Louis as the combination overall franchise, if I had to back one now, over John Dumbass Fox, the Southern California guy that thinks he's like a tough guy, and is such a moron. Almost killed the Wig, Swiss cheesed his whole shit up on the groin tip. Whatever. My man broke and got a Super Bowl. He ran the franchise into a ground. John Fox is like Bank of America. Merrill Lynch, the bailout. He got bailed out. He ran the motherfucker into the ground. Charlotte was horrible, okay? Worst fan experience in the league, too, I might add. And, now Denver, with one moronic move after another, this thing, listen, teams that back into the playoffs don't win. So, Gorilla Dunk Daily, for sporting information and discussion only, loves whoever playing the Broncos, and we got to check our schedules. Whoever's playing Denver next week, you want to bet on, and you want to bet on big, okay? Now, don't dip into the 401k. This is not less finer on, sports sports advisors. Great old show. So that's the Tim Tebow rant. If you look at his numbers, now he's playing his college again. He has careless mistakes, fumble after fumble. The throwing, John Elway didn't want to back him. Now he's in for the long run with that. And, at least Josh McDaniels went in there and fucked shit up, because that franchise was on pace. Like, they just made some horrible decisions, and certainly Kyle Orton letting him go. With that defense. But, there it is. So, Tim Tebow, man, best Tebow of all time, per Gorilla Dunk Daily, had nothing to do with you. So, I'm sorry, John Fox. You got lucky to begin with, man. You're holding on another couple years, but get short Denver. We'll see what they do in the draft, but that's in the short term. Hey, Happy New Year. Stick with those resolutions. It's your boy, Charlie Paradise at Gorilla Dunk Daily. Peace.